There we go. We should be able to hear everyone, and it looks like it did update the camera position. So I'm gonna I'm gonna adjust these real quick. Never
That's
mind.
because Case
Updated them
fucking
right back.
Cassius was trying to FaceTime me, so
Yeah,
I
no
don't know
problem.
what. So,
Welcome. Hello. Good. It's been a while. It's been a while. We've had quite a good break over the past couple of weeks. So welcome back to the Couch Cooperative. We're so grateful to guys to have you all watching on yet another episode as we continue through our... Thanks, Kat. I'm going to take this campaign book now. If you just want to kindly... No, don't push it down. Just... Yep. Okay. Thank you. As we continue... Oh, there's cat hair all over it. Bro, what are we doing here? The 5th edition full-length adventure known as The Princes of the Apocalypse. It is a pleasure to have you guys here as we continue. I'm going to be taking us through a pretty extensive, kind of like last we left off, just because it's been quite some time since we played, and that gives both the viewers who are 2 weeks away and also all of my players who are 2 weeks away to kind of get a good opportunity to catch up before we jump into what is going to be the first of our 4 profit boss fights. It's going to be great. So,
The profits.
without further ado, last we left off, the band of heroes, agents of the 4 factions of Faerun, Painbearer Oslek with the Order of the Gauntlet, Ragnarok the Chainbreaker with the Lord's Alliance, a tiefling, or sorry, not tiefling, a half tabaxi swashbuckler, a rogue, Nihilus, with the Harpers, and our little stout but brave Pippin Pillstones
The bravest.
with the Emerald Enclave. You guys have uncovered in the Desserin Valley, specifically in the Sumber Hills, this collection of independent, clandestine cults that are fervently worshipping specific elements. One for fire, the cult of the Eternal Flame. One for water, the cult of the the cult of the Crushing Wave. One for earth, the cult of the Black Earth. And then one for air, which is the cult of the Howling Hatred. You have been successful in saving some of your targets. You found the Dwarven historian, Bruldenthar, and have reason to believe that you will find another of your awaited targets in here. I have my notebook over there, so we'll get to that in a moment.
Waiting where?
In the current... I want to call it a dungeon, but it's not really a dungeon. Specifically in a segment of the long abandoned dwarven city of Tyar Basil, which
Can you
is...
spell that?
Of course, it is
Sorry.
it's Tyar dash capital Besil. Tyar Basil.
Yep.
And it is a ancient dwarven kingdom that had fallen in this area a long time ago, that the settlements were abandoned and seemingly not found until now. The segment of a city, of a dwarven city, long abandoned, seems to have been overtaken by the cult of the Howling Hatred after you used your now fully crafted magical key to enter one of the first of the doors that lead to this location known as the Eye. You traversed through kind of the initial entryways from the outside of this gulch that was in the canyonway that was next to so many different descriptions. The Feathergale Spire, right? So where's that big canyonway where you guys did the manticore hunts? Off to that, there was a little gulch, and in there, that's where you found this door. Along the way, you met a genie who had been originally tasked by the Dwarven King to clean and to take care of this place, and the prophetess of the Cult of the Howling Hatred, someone known as Asiri Kalanoth, did not remove this duty from this genie, so he's been stuck for centuries cleaning stuff. And because of the abandoned and somewhat destroyed state of where the Cult of the Howling Hatred has kind of made their base, you get the impression that he's been working for quite some time. He told you that to kill Asiri would be huge. They believe her to be tasked by an entity known as Yon Si Bin. Cat, I swear to God, I swear, Cat, if you do anything to those miniatures. By an entity known as Yon Si Bin to acquire an access way. Knowing you didn't have the opportunity in the moment to go and rush into any form of a combat, you pulled back into these abandoned, like, residential quarters, and then used the opportunity with the help of the Leoman's tiny hut to go ahead and get your full rest, and that was where we ended things. So we pick up immediately where we left off. The dawn of a new morning.
All right. The last thing I want to clarify before we jump in: our target is Asiri, right?
She is someone that you need to deal with. She is the
She's one
prophetess.
of the prophet.
Yes.
Prophetess, yes. And she's a follower. She's a follower of Yon's.
She seems to be a prophet of Yon Si Bin.
Why do you want to? Can we save the genie? Is that possible?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's
Yeah, it's possible.
holding the genie hostage
Oh,
must be eliminated.
that's not in the handbook. I don't have
Did they-
rules for players hold person hostage.
She said something about saving the genie. I was like,
You
why?
have to.
Why?
He's a good guy.
He's a genie.
Yeah, but he's my boy. All right, this is my mom's name, dude. I have to save the genie, dude.
All right. Hey. Okay.
So
Are we inside the tiny hut?
Mm-hmm.
Who's awake?
You
Everyone.
guys have all woken up.
I think everyone, yeah.
So I wake up. I want to wake up last, and Pippin wakes up shirtless, tired-eyed. He got boogers and slobber. And he wakes up. He's like, "Good morning, guys." And then he slowly starts getting himself all ready. He gets his shirt on, wipes his face clean, puts his little bucket hat on, straps his bow over his shoulder. Well, I done up.
Just because you slept in doesn't mean you get to skip out on chores.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, I have to look good while I'm dealing with the undercrime
Oh, no.
that happens in the cities I spend my time in.
Bye.
Says the one who has snot on his face.
No. I done wiped it away. And Pippin, he kind of puts his two hands at the sides of his hip, and he shows you just under his nose very proudly. And he's like, "See, I wiped it all off. I'm ready to go adventuring." Now, who's making breakfast?
I just
I
want to
think-
mention Ragnak is in the corner with the dragon chess set out, and he's trying to teach himself how to play dragon chess. But he's by himself, so he's obviously doing it wrong.
Right, so what you see him doing is
Playing check.
it's like that Pixar short where he goes to the other side
yeah.
and he keeps going back and forth so that he can be his own opponent, but he confuses some of the pieces. So like where, for example, if you were to see like a bishop in a normal chess set, it's taller than a pawn, but the shape is somewhat similar, where it's got a thin, kind of build up and then a rounded edge. So he's moving pieces that look somewhat like other pieces, as if they were the other pieces. Like he's making those distinct mistakes, and it's just all over the place. So you just see him just like going back and forth, and then finally he puts one piece down, drops it on just a random square, and because you don't know if he's playing it correctly, you can't confirm if this was a good move. And he looks at the other seat and he goes, "I win." And then he scurries over to the other side and he goes, "Damn it."
You're a smart bastard, Braden.
I have 2 bowls of food prepared for Ragnarok since he was one of the first people awake.
Oslek,
Yes.
come here, you big bird. Give this dragon a hug.
It's all right. It's the least I could do, really.
It's too late. The arms are closing.
I awkwardly reciprocate.
After
Well,
after
all right.
after he squeezes around you, you're like, oh, and then leans in.
A fed warrior is a happy warrior. And I start to scoff down on the food.
One messy eater.
Pippin, you can see if there's anything left in the pot over there.
No, it's all right. I'll make my own way. And Pippin will step out of the hut, and he's gonna go use his ranger skills to find some yummy berries.
Inside the cave.
If you
Oh,
leave
sure,
the
where
hut,
we're
An
at?
abandoned residential quarter. You're not finding.
Yeah,
any
there's no
bears.
way.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, grains.
some cave berries.
graves.
Yeah, I get by on biscuits.
You're in an abandoned, a centuries-old abandoned residential quarter of a dwarven city.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Flour doesn't decay though.
I'm gonna make homemade biscuits.
I don't
Yeah,
know
so-
about a couple hundred years. I don't think we've ever tested whether or not flour
Yeah,
can
that's gonna be
survive
like
over a couple
dust.
hundred years.
All right. Well, regardless of this metagaming, Pippin's just outside the tent, and he just stands there.
Okay, menacingly.
No.
Oh,
There's no adjective.
oh, it's like the SpongeBob episode. He's just standing there.
No, you just can't describe Pippin.
Okay. So you step outside. It's eerily quiet outside. A quiet that unsettles you.
Nah, can I roll?
The reason it
No, 'cause-
unsettles you is because
Yeah.
you, upon the previous day, had heard a bit of kind of like the natural ambience of this section of Tiara Basil, which now seems to even lose its natural ambient sounds. There's a waterfall.
Wasn't it screaming we heard?
You heard a lot of screaming, which there was this unexplainable set of agonizing screams from the guardhouse that you had walked through. And now it's almost as if you don't even hear the waterfall.
Wait. So I heard the waterfall, but then I remembered the screams, and now I can't hear the waterfall.
When you stepped outside, you couldn't hear it in the first place.
Oh,
And that's what confuses you. It makes
Oh,
it
seriously.
unsettling.
did I hear it? Do I remember hearing it before we went into
Absolutely.
the tiny hut?
Absolutely.
It's dark right now too. I can't see very far.
No.
No.
There's a bit of
Okay.
there's a bit of a natural light that is creeping in where the waterfall is coming from.
All right, I'm gonna step back into the tent. Hey, when y'all are done with that regurgitated bird breakfast, would you come out here? I got something to say. And then I step
Sure.
back out to the tent.
I'm gonna follow him out there.
Why didn't you stay in here? Oh, he's already gone. Damn it. I get up and I leave to head to the door.
I'll leave as well, and while I'm leaving, I'll say, "You'll have to clean the mess up back in there when I summon that spell again." There. Jeez,
I
that was
have to. Damn it.
That's two damn it, dude.
Fine.
not you, Ragnarok, Pippin.
Oh,
He decided he wanted to sleep in today.
it was a close call. We're all
Step
set.
out.
Everyone's outside.
Mhm.
Do y'all hear that? You guys hear it? Do you hear anything?
Hear what?
Do you hear anything?
Can I roll perception?
No?
You can.
I would like to cup my ear and put it out to the sky.
Yeah.
Right. What do I hear?
My bird hole.
Yeah. Would you roll?
It's rolling right now.
For perception. 21.
Can you do something for me?
Is our
nails on him?
24?
You both also recognize that the natural ambience of this place is seemingly gone. It's very quiet.
Okay, so sorry, out of game. Their characters know it's weird now too, right?
Not me though.
So we just heard
I'm
nothing.
clueless.
I don't hear anything.
No, you'll pick it up too, Nihilus. It's just they asked to check, so they get it really
Right.
quickly.
All right. Well,
Like,
when
immediately
Ragnarok
upon
said,
being asked, they turn and listen and connect it.
when Ragnarok says, "I don't hear anything," I want to Pippin pull butt back in and go, "That's the point, you silly dragon. You don't hear anything. What'd you hear earlier? Screaming and waterfalls and all kinds of things, and now I hear nothing." So either we walked really far and didn't realize it because we're all just so exhausted, or something else is going on with this, and we should definitely be a little extra careful. I don't know. I don't want to turn to Slick. Say, Slick, does your tent happen to like negate any magical effects or charms or silliness we might be under? Do you know?
Well, I it would protect us from directed attacks, I'm sure, but
Is that like only while we're inside of it, or does it like when we step outside too? Because I wonder if like going in there didn't, whenever we went through the door is my theory here. We went through the door and we got this charm or spell or whatever. We went into your tent. It cleansed us of whatever magical ailment we had, and we come back out and now we realize, oh, maybe that wasn't actually truthful, or it was, and now someone recognizes we're here and we need to be extra careful because they have now cast a spell on us, and I don't know what that spell is because I don't do that stuff. So
the tent, I can assure you the tent did not cleanse any of us. This magic is new. Or maybe lack of, I'm not really sure what happened exactly.
but does everybody see the way I'm seeing things? We're being watched right now, and I think that
Are
they
you sure about that?
I wouldn't say we're being watched
I
necessarily.
agree. They could
Well,
just be cautious.
one way or the other. One way or the other, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of try and analyze the walls and the entrance or exits to see if they look similar to how they were. For any similarities.
Yeah, your physical surroundings do not seem to have had any significant changes that would give any of you guys cause of concern.
What if whatever was running the water was just shut off, or the person that was screaming died?
I don't think the person that was screaming died because I feel like it was multiple screams at once from multiple people.
Whatever we theorize is all the more reason to be extra cautious as we continue on down this pathway here. I mean, I know we were already doing such, but we're on the back foot here, and I'm itching to get on the front foot.
Fair enough.
That's all I wanted to point out. I just noticed it when I stepped out. And then, do we need to head back inside for anything, or is everyone good to go? Pretty much.
Well, I
We
think
have
we should
everything.
be tired.
Once we leave, it's gone, dude. We can go back in.
But we can't go back in.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Who are you talking about? Entire? Is he in there?
The genie.
Oh, the genie. Where is the genie?
Well, he roams.
Yeah, is the genie still moving rocks?
Yeah,
You
but
might-
you guys aren't like right by him. You'd have to kind of walk out towards that edge where there's the cave in, and then there's the bridge that led to that pyramid that's in the center of the
Whoa.
segment of the city that you're in.
There was some tower that.
What's the tower? The tower? What's the tower?
I thought there was a tower.
Yeah,
The train station.
there was a guard tower that you had to walk
Yeah.
through to get in,
Oh.
and that's where
No,
you
that's
were. I mean, you've already been
The
there.
king told us where Asiri was, though, didn't he?
Yes, in the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she has that thing that controls the genie too in the
I see we
pyramid
did-
too, right?
Yes.
You don't want to. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to go to the genie? You seemed awfully interested in that genie earlier.
Well, I want to release him.
Yeah.
Poor guy's been stuck for.
But he can fight for us. We can take whatever is controlling him, release him, but make him fight for us, and then we
Well-
have an extra pair of
Whoa, make him fight.
hands to fight that one girl.
The fact that he was willing to betray the information to us already, though, kind of tells me that if he was in a situation where he seemed like victory was achievable, he'd probably just help us out regardless. Unless they're bound by some
Not
other
if he's being controlled.
force. Yeah, but it didn't. I mean, if he was being controlled, I don't think he would have been able to reveal that information.
No, but he said that he was.
Yeah, but controlled as in controlled just because I know if I disobey I'll die, or controlled as in
No, like controlled by that woman.
is that
She gave him an
Is that
order.
facts?
Yeah, she gave him an order
It's magical.
to clean the place up.
She was not the one that gave the order. She did not remove the order. He was originally ordered to clean this place by the king of the Dwarven city. Then the
Okay.
dwarves fell, and he was
Well-
left behind. And when Asiri came in, she never rescinded the order or told him that you were good to stop. So
Right,
he's
but
been
she could
compelled to
still,
clean.
Does
she could
anybody know? how
still,
to-
make him fight for her at will, can't she?
She could.
Yeah, so that's still a risk.
Is it because she's the ruler of this place?
Well, I mean, it's because she has whatever she needs to command him.
Oh,
See,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying.
oh, is it the little pot dude?
It's a
The
little
horn.
pot. This guy goes a little pot.
It's a horn.
Is it a horn?
I don't know.
It's probably a pot. It's a
No,
little-
he told us
it's a
it
little
No, it
genie.
wasn't a pot. I'm pretty sure it was a horn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told us it was a horn.
All right.
Because
Can
remember,
Can we
so
find
like
the book?
before we ended it a couple of weeks ago, we either thought we were gonna run in to fight her, or you were gonna steal it
Yeah.
from like going inside the pyramid.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do it. Someone's
You were
Wait,
gonna
wait,
steal
wait,
it
wait.
so we can free him, and then he'd
gonna use him to
fight
help.
with us.
Can we
if he's okay with it.
can we get the horn before the boss fight?
You can attempt to.
If you sneak, yeah.
That's such a DM response.
God damn it! All right, what's our plan? I'm sorry, I'll go back. Pippin says in character, "Can we get the horn before we try to take down this prophetess?"
If you can sneak through,
Uh,
I don't like sneaking.
yeah, I
that's
mean,
why
I
you're not
do
going to be
it,
doing
but
it right now.
I don't really want to do it unless someone else.
Can't you go invisible? Can't you hide in shadows?
Everyone can go invisible or hide in shadows, man.
Not everybody.
All right.
I can cast invisibility on someone.
I know I'm stealthy, but I feel like since you're shorter, I think you should sneak
Where,
through.
what's the where do we get the horn from again? It's in the, is it
Asiri.
from Asiri?
Yeah.
Asiri's the boss, motherfucker.
No. It's in the same area with her, but I don't think she currently has it on her.
Do you know where it is?
I
It's
do.
somewhere in that pyramid. That's all I
Like-
know.
So you're saying I have to go into the pyramid and try to find the horn before
Yeah, if you wanted to get Altair freed, the genie, then
We
yeah, you
could
need
just
to get
ask.
I just
Okay.
knew we
We
walked
could
in
just
and-
ask him where it's located in the pyramid if he even knows.
I mean, that's smart. I agree. I think we should go ask him first, and then if worst comes to worst, and you guys, if we vote and everyone really wants to get the horn, I'll go get the horn. But I really don't want to do that
Well,
unless we get more
Let's
information that makes it easier.
let's see if he knows first, and if he doesn't, then we'll create a new plan if we need to.
All right.
Well, we could just walk in and kill her.
Yeah,
Not
right.
if she's going to be controlling him.
Anyways, but we're trying to make that easier.
But we need a vote. Me and Oslick, we both
Okay,
decided
okay.
we're gonna walk in and kill.
Ragnar, we need to go talk.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, wait.
You can't just
Ragnarok.
pull Ozlek in like that. He has to make his decision himself.
No, but we need to talk to the genie first. He's trying to talk about voting, and we don't even have the information to vote yet.
Exactly. Let's talk to the genie first.
What do you mean,
Ozlek, what do you think? Should we talk to the genie first before we even make up a plan, or
Man.
what would you like to do? Because I feel like you have not said anything at all.
Guys, there's a bad guy in the pyramid. We go
Ragnar,
kill-
I'm trying to talk to
Ozlek-
Ozlek, and you're
Ozlek,
interrupting.
with me.
Can I put a muzzle?
He
on
has
Ragnar?
he said nothing. What do you think?
Now, I want to lean heavily towards Ragnarok's idea,
Oh my god.
but
Yeah,
But
We need to go talk to the genie, though.
I'm not sure we need to talk to the genie, but I think it might be worth a shot trying to grab the horn beforehand.
right.
The reason
Let's
that
just see if he knows. If he doesn't know, we can just walk in and fight her. If he doesn't know where it's located, we'll go with Ragnarok's plan.
I mean,
Talk.
there's a very good chance that we do find the horn first before we get to Asiri, so like we could free him along the way
Why do we have to talk to the genie?
because he could tell us where the horn is, so that we could free him for you.
If he even knows. If he doesn't know, we'll go with your plan, Ragnar. We'll
All right.
just
No. Ragnar changed his mind. We don't have
No,
to
I
free him yet. You said we don't have to free him yet.
Yes, because we want to kill.
So we're gonna
and
go.
then free.
Here's the vote, Ragnar. All right. Either we vote to everybody just go in
Kill.
together, and we
And
go
kill.
all the way through, and we kill. Only the bad people. We don't kill the good people.
That's what I like to hear.
Or
I don't think there's any good people down here besides
Or-
the genie.
well, you
That's-
never know.
stuff.
You never listen. In all my years out dealing with the undercrime,
Another story.
right.
you find out a lot of things. All right, you find out a lot of things, and I'm gonna spare you the details right now, but I know.
Thank God.
I know. So the second plan, Ragnar, is that we could send me in espionage, invisible, and I could go try to find the horn for your genie friend, and we could free him, and then go and try to kill Siri. Now, the vote is up to everybody.
Here's the real question, Ragnar. Do you want an easier fight or do you want a harder fight?
Harder fight.
All right. Option
That's
A.
not what you were supposed to answer. That was the wrong answer.
What's
Well,
important?
all right. So we have Ragnar vote for option A. Nihilus, what's your vote?
I think we should talk to the genie and try to sneak our way in if we can. If
go
you
option
can't
B.
do that, then I think we'll go with option A.
Yeah.
But
Oslek,
I'm choosing option B.
Oslek, option A or option B?
I prefer sending someone in stealthily.
All right, guys.
Option B. All right.
We
All
don't solve it with violence this
All
time.
right. Ragnar, I'm gonna do this pure
You
to
just,
spite
see,
you.
you just see in the
I'm gonna
top
vote-
left corner of the screen, it just says Ragnarok will remember that.
I'm gonna vote option B, Ragnar. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait. We're gonna go do some little spy work real quick.
Well, I'm going to angrily sharpen my weapon.
That's
While
fine.
you're talking to the
That's fine.
genie.
Angrily.
B.
Ooh.
All right.
Angrily.
Does anyone else want to say anything?
No, let's
Right.
go talk to that genie.
Ethan, can we? I want to, because this is just gonna be me, right? Like, can we just try to blow through this?
Talking to the genie together.
I don't want to get
That-
shot, dude.
That was the vote. You chose to talk to her.
What happened if I voted B and then it was 50-50 split? What would we have done?
Ragnar would
A
intend
coin toss.
the fucking sway this time.
You're a menace, dude. Goddamn menace. Goddamn.
Exactly. All right.
Oh.
Well, how do you want to do this, Ethan?
Well, what are you doing?
You want me to just roll a d6 and like see what happens?
For what?
Wait, are we gonna talk to the genie first? I thought that was the whole plan, and then see if he knows. If he doesn't know, we can sneak through.
Well, oh yeah. Sorry. We can do that.
Who are
I
you
mean,
jumping to, Nick?
We don't need to send everybody. I don't want to go talk to the genie. I feel like we should send
Yeah,
Ragnar to go talk to the genie.
It was all your guys.
Yeah, no, we'll send you since you're the one who's gonna sneak through.
Dude, goddamn. All right. Let me go talk to the genie.
Okay. You walk outside of the residential area and get to the edge of where that bridgeway goes from the pyramid into what would be the remainder of Tiar Basil. But because of the cave in. Mountains of rocks everywhere. You see Altair grabbing rock by rock and just picking them up, putting them down.
I want to walk up to him, and as I get up to him, I want to take my bucket hat off.
Yeah.
And I want to clutch it with both my hands, and I want to kind of hold it real close over my chest like this.
Yeah.
And I want to walk up to him. Altair, I got to ask you a question, my friend.
Yes.
Do you,
Picks up rock, drops rock.
first of all, do you want to be free from your current task? Do you enjoy what you do, or would you rather live a different life?
If you were forced to clean rocks in an abandoned settlement for centuries, would you be excited to no longer be forced to do that?
Well, if it became all I ever knew, and
Why does it have to be all I've ever known?
well, I don't
Am
know
I
what
not
you.
to live free?
The thing is you're coming at me like I know you, but I don't know what your life was like before this. You know, I don't know if you grew up in these mountains or if you came from lands afar. I mean, I know I came
I've
from
not
lands
met
afar.
one person, not even among you mortals, that prefers the bonds of enslavement for centuries.
Huh. You should hear about my wife. No, I'm kidding.
You see Altair chuckles a bit and goes, "There was a dwarf here once that sounded like you. You would have liked him."
All right, Altair, I'll get to the point. You got me beating a horse here. We want to find the horn to free you. Do you happen to know where its whereabouts is?
Asiri keeps it on her at all times.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I knew it.
You're not here.
Damn.
Get back.
Yeah, she keeps it on her at all times. She doesn't trust anyone. And her distrust of others leads her to not keep any of her valuable possessions within reach of others. So my horn is one of them, and her spear is another.
Her spear. What you mentioned? Her spear. What does her spear do?
She claims it to be a gift from her god.
Oh no! No! Don't tell me that. That's no good.
And I've only ever
Do you know-
I've only ever known her to have had it.
Ah, man.
And she is always been a distrusting person ever since.
You know. I like you, Ateri, because you have a brain. Now, people like that, they're fanatical. They're basically zombies. But you know
Right.
that there's more out there than this. So we're gonna. I don't care if it takes all of us. We're gonna get you out of here. Now I'll be back. And then Pippin throws his bucket hat on with a shitload of confidence and runs back to his party.
Okay, you scuttle back.
He doesn't say anything on the way away.
No, he goes back
No.
to picking up rocks.
Darn it, dude. That's all right.
You run back to your party. A quick little
No.
scurry.
Can I stop running and start to just casually walk in
Sure.
between the distance where he can't see me and they can't see me?
Sure.
Nice. I come back, bucket hat on, like nothing's changed. All right, guys. So I got some news.
You get the horn?
No, I didn't get the horn, man. The horn is with the prophetess. So the only way to get the horn is to go in there and to kill everybody.
That not necessarily.
Our vote,
You could pick,
our vote was pointless.
It's a show on the road, baby.
you could pickpocket her.
For the one
That
time
is an option.
of this whole timeline, you were correct one time. You're not.
No,
Pippin.
I mean,
Did you not
not-
hear what
you-
Oslick did? Pippin. Did you not hear what Oslick just said?
What do you say?
You could
Go ahead.
pickpocket her.
See, you could. You still can.
pickpocket.
You think I'm gonna go and pickpocket some prophetess who's got a, and not only does she have the horn that controls the genie
How
said
about
she's
this?
got a spear that was given to her directly from her god.
You know how many people say that?
I'm not going anywhere within a 10-foot pole of that woman by myself.
How about this? You just sneak up behind her, just blow the horn that's on her waist, and then
That,
we'll have
that's
control of the genie.
Whoa! This is
Pippin
PG-13.
turned into Pip was.
You just see Pippin on his knees in front of her after the invisibility drops. He's like,
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna see me at Dooku.
his lips curled around the edge of the horn, just like,
Yeah, no, that is a bad feat.
be
That's a
sus, dude. Be pretty sus.
bad- So Ragnar, cool. You know, yeah, I thought that there was gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff that would happen between now and, or what was and this moment, but there's not. We're pretty much just gonna go in there and make do with the situation. So I hope you lead us to a triumphant end of the day, Ragnar. And is everyone else ready to follow him? Just watch Dragon
I
Ball.
guess.
I'll take the lead.
Listen, it's like they say, you don't have to be tougher than the Dragonborn. You just have to not get hit before him.
Ragnarok, I'll race you in there.
Don't. That's a bad idea. Let him get hit first.
I bet I can take more hits than you can.
I know you can take more hits than me. There's a reason I stand on top of you and not next to you.
3, 2, 1.
I know.
Go. I start running in, Ethan.
Wait, I try and catch up immediately.
Okay, go ahead and make a an athletics roll for the two of you.
No.
Wait. Oh no,
I rolled really good.
I did not. I got a 14.
14. Okay. Versus.
I got a 22.
Me too. Yeah, so he got a little bit of a head start on you because you were
Wait.
busy entertaining multiple conversations at once, and so as he turns the
Wait.
corner to start running down the remainder of like the residential quarters, you turn around with him and start running down these halls to make your way out. And you guys, you're still a little bit behind him. You could catch him if you were to keep trying, but
Why
it's
is
just
he
that
running?
immediate. You're just he's got a little bit of a head start. As you guys crest the corner where the genie is at, and the genie's picking up rocks and like stops and turns and looks at you as you guys are running down the hall. As you turn the corner, you notice almost immediately, and it as a result, it actually stops the two of you in your tracks. And so you see Oslek kind of stand and stop first, and then Ragnarok, as you turn the corner, you naturally stand and stop to look at what he's watching as well, which means that Nihilus and Pippin, you guys will be coming in just a brief moment. But this massive bridge is roughly about like 40 feet wide, and on either side of the bridge there are now, which weren't before, a singular row on either side of dwarven armor, of dwarven plated armor that stand at military readiness in a solid line where these units are probably about 5 feet apart from each other. And there is a noticeable wind breeze that seems to be blowing around and through each and every single one of them.
On the bridge? They're on the bridge? Well, we have to destroy that bridge, Ragnarok.
The thing that catches you is that the closest ones do not have people they don't have dwarves in the sets of armor. They are just dwarven sets of armor, and you can see closely the closest most sets. This noticeable wind breeze that's moving throughout the bridge is moving through these sets of armor. The first sets immediately get on one knee and kneel as if in some form of submission, and then kind of like. And at this point, this is when Pippin and Nihilus come in. It's like when the crowd does the wave, how it goes from one side and progresses all the way to the other. From your guys' side of the bridge all the way down to the edge where the pyramid is, all the suits of armors begin to kneel.
So,
and the clanking of the metal is noticeable.
how many?
There's too many to count.
Pippin, we need you to cut the bridge up.
It's a stone bridge.
Oh.
Oh. Yo, watch this, boys. I cast Spike Growth immediately in front of the suits of armor.
Whoa, Nick
Wait,
really
but they're
just
not
fucked
attacking
up.
us.
They're not attacking you.
I know. All right. Fine. No. Now Ethan's telling me not
You
to be
can.
stupid.
I'm just saying they're not attacking.
No.
They've
I get it.
kneeled as if in submission.
Yeah. You're telling me not to be stupid. So let's
with the bridge.
No. Is everyone? No. Does anyone want to walk forward? I'll walk
I'm gonna
forward.
fly above them.
I'll walk forward. You walk forward?
Us
I'm gonna
takes to the skies.
Oh, you fly over them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, Ragnar,
Walk
you slowly begin to walk.
I walk forward.
Okay.
I follow.
You walk forward,
Me
and
too.
from the ground level, you guys notice that this wind breeze is starting to move between you. It catches bits of your clothes that are a little bit more loose, and you can feel them flap a bit. And the wind moves like underneath your legs, kind of around your body, before then kind of moving back out and moving amongst these suits of armor. Sometimes the wind, this breeze almost looks like it's building up inside of the armor, as if it's like taking on a dwarvish persona before the breeze leaves, departs, and flutters into the next one. And it's this weird. It actually, I'll have all three of you on the ground roll an insight check for me, please.
All right.
Oh, natural 20.
Wait. Where?
You actually get a really clear idea of what it is that you're looking at. This appears to be some it's like a warrior's procession. They want you to move in the direction of the temple. They're not, and they're leaving you untouched for a purpose. The only time you've ever seen things like this happen is when you or a fellow gladiator was getting ready to fight one of the toughest fights of their career, and the other warriors in respect would line up on either side to give him that, basically kind of like a warrior's entrance, to allow him to kind of feel a bit better about himself, because that confidence helps. And so it seems like a warrior procession for you. You're just
I
unsure
rolled
whether or
a
not
1.
it's leading you to your death or not.
Well, Ragnar straight owns it. He'll walk with full confidence forward.
Yeah.
I'm unaffected. Entirely unaffected.
Yep, because you're up above, and all of you guys notice, Ragnarok is walking, head held high, his body posture confident. His hand is at the edge of Janet, kind of where the maul head is at, and he's got that in one arm, and he's just kind of walking with this maul in one arm, to kind of give like a show of force, a show of strength. You guys move further across the bridge before you arrive at this massive pyramid. And as you guys specifically arrive to the segment that you are at, there is a massive set of double doors that immediately the wind that's been guiding you here pushes open, and these massive doors kind of as they open inwards towards the pyramid. And as you walk through, you see that there are 2 rows of pillars that support a 20-foot high ceiling, of which the hall is made of marble. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves locked in solemn stares, each one clutching a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases without handrails. In the middle of the room, you see several figures that are garbed in these gray feathered robes that levitate probably about a few feet above the floor while chanting a hymn. Surrounding them is this howling air that arises from kind of almost as if it's from the central part of their circle and seems to be wrapping around them like a protective cocoon. And so as you walk through, and Oslet kind of flying in, they're all in this kind of like this meditative stance while they're hovering. Uwatanye, skoa si, yosibin, and just like chanting in this very calm but this ominous kind of like chant. That anyone here know Primordial by chance?
I do.
They're speaking.
Let me verify.
Yeah, they're
let me
speaking Orin. Which
I
is-
do.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
it's-
And yeah, I know primordial.
Cool. So then you both recognize that this is a chant that's being done in the language of Orin, which is the language of air, like the elemental air. And so they are chanting out to Yansi Bin in hopes that Yansi Bin guides them, protects them, keeps them safe, empowers and emboldens the prophet, keeps her safe, enables them to find, specifically, they speak of this gateway. They're hoping to find an access point. They're hoping to find a bridge, is how they word it, a bridge. A bridge to that who bestows them their life. And they chant, they just chant that repeatedly, like a prayer. They are seemingly unaffected by your entrance. And this howling wind is capturing around them like a protective cocoon.
And we all see that?
Can I use my ability to destroy the skeletons?
They're not skeletons.
Oh,
Yeah, they're cultists.
fuck. Did you say anything about skeletons?
Not that I can remember.
No, it's they're real people. But the other thing is we can't get through that wind barrier that's around them either, right?
Yeah, but it's not barring your passageway. The only way to really go further would be to head up the staircases that I mentioned earlier, the unguarded ones that head up. These guys are directly center of this room, and it's a massive pyramid base, so they're not in your way. They're just very noticeably here, and they're seemingly disinterested with your arrival.
Can I interrupt their prayer?
You may attempt to.
Let's watch.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam
You're gonna cast Moonbeam?
on one of them, yeah.
Okay. As you go ahead and cast the Moonbeam, and it descends from kind of like the conjuration point, you notice that this protective cocoon shifts the air, and it moves in an area that kind of protects more thickly the space right above them. And so you see this combative nature of like raw elemental power being channeled to match your divine power being channeled. And it prevents the Moonbeam from going through.
Can I walk through?
If you attempt to move closer to it, enough to get within physical distance, you will notice that in the same way that the air shifts to protect an area, it's reactive. It'll shift to kind of keep itself deflective of things coming in. It's designed to prevent stuff from what it's looking like. It's designed to prevent stuff from getting through.
Can I try to hit it?
Yeah. And if you strike it with your hammer, same thing. So as it gets close enough to striking one of the cultists, the air shifts and it protects that space, and it's like you're striking a stone. Like that's what it feels like, and it's a very weird experience. That.
Do I have that helmet?
Yep.
Can I try and command one of the cultists?
I think you have a suggestion, right?
For suggestion, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was command.
Because it's the helmet telepathy. It's suggestion, but
okay.
You have to be able to focus on them using your detect thoughts first. So
I'm gonna enter with detect thoughts on one of them.
Okay. They're gonna go ahead and make a spell save on that because they do not want you detecting their thoughts.
Yeah, I think so. But I think it's...
And the DC, because it's the helmet telepathy, is 13. They rolled a natural 19. So you get an understanding from these people as you're attempting to use the helmet telepathy to get inside of their psyche that the cultists in here are a little bit more willfully.
Can I try the next one?
Yeah.
I got 9 attempts, dude, or however many there are here. Shoot.
Okay, let's see. Next one rolls. And the very second one fails with a 6. And so you're able to get into the thoughts of the second one. and the second one is just continuously reciting the same prayer in his mind as what you're hearing him speak into his mouth.
I'm gonna suggest you can take a break. You deserve it. Your god or Yansi Bin would understand. She would want you to.
Okay. I'm gonna explain why in a second, but I'm giving him an advantage because of how you worded that. And he rolls a 14. You hear a thought respond back to you telepathically. You impure spirit. Yonsi Bin is not a woman. Yonsi Bin is the knight of air, the prince of wind. Begone. Begone, impure spirit. Leave me! And then this like mental blockade like shifts as there's this direction of like resisting that which is trying to influence him spiritually.
I knew that.
Poos. Poos, back up. Stop. No.
Okay, can I try the next one?
She's like trying to walk all over my keyboard. I'm like, oh my goodness. Make
Can I
a barricade.
Can I try the next one? I'm sorry, Ethan.
The next one rolls a 14 on the detect thoughts. And then there's 2 additional ones, so we'll go ahead and roll on those ones as well. The fourth one, actually, I don't know if you have another suggestion. You don't have another suggestion, you only have just the one. The detect thoughts you can cast, but the suggestion was just the one.
Never mind then. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use hold person? Will that work through it?
You could try.
Detect thought the helmet worked. I'm gonna hold my holy symbol, and I'm gonna pray to Ilmater.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, and I'm gonna whisper this to myself, kind of. I'm not sure exactly what magic is in front of me or what's going on here, but I know something here is fishy, and I need to interrupt this ritual before they're able to complete it. Please, Ilmater, this will allow me to bear the pain of many. Please allow me to enter through and interrupt this.
You feel a spiritual emptiness that could only be explained by the presence of a darker, malevolent spirit that's present, active, potentially even listening in to your prayers. Whether or not Ilmater can reach you in this place is left up to your faith. But you're confident that there's something else here that does not want you to succeed.
Fuck.
Ethan, can I try and throw spike growth underneath them?
You could.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You cast spike growth, and as the spikes grow out of the ground, the air shifts underneath them to keep them safe, and the spike growths kind of break under the pressure of very quick winds, moving in a very isolated area, before then the winds kind of and come back up.
I'm gonna cast sleep on them.
You can cast sleep?
Yeah, at a 3rd level.
A 3rd level? How many hit dice does that give you?
I have no clue.
Yeah, because you basically have to roll an HP amount, and it takes from the lowest one. And then starts...
But I figured their health is lower than ours.
That's crazy, though.
Potentially.
But I think I think it might be range. I might be able to cast it. Sleep D&D 5e.
Yeah, you can
Let's see.
I think it is ranged as well.
Yeah, so it's a 20 foot of a point of creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range.
Yeah.
And then so roll 5d8. When you cast this spell using your spell, add additional 2d8 for each slot above. So it
would be
would.
9d8 of health, and that'll determine whether or not we're able to make any of these guys go to sleep. Come on, you're good. You're good. Bye. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 42.
Actually, I think they were the first ones. I was right. You said 42?
Yeah.
Three of the 5 fall asleep.
Nice.
Yeah, you notice that 3 of the 5 fall into a slumber. In the midst of their prayers, just
Do the others stop their ritual at all?
they don't stop. You see that the prayer hasn't stopped.
It's weaker though, right?
Yeah, it should be weaker.
That's a logical guess.
I'm gonna cast sleep again.
Is sleep a concentration spell?
No, it's fuck. It lasts 1 minute though.
Yeah, you could try. What level?
Is this a bad idea?
I
What
mean,
if they just?
I'm liking it.
Okay.
I won't tell
Second
you
level.
why I'm liking it, but I'm liking it.
Second level. Fuck it.
Second level. Okay.
So, 7 this time, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
1. 31.
It does not affect any of the others.
Fuck.
Damn.
So I bet I could have slept all of them, dude. Well, that's good to know at least, right?
No, you would have needed a lot more hit points to have slept all 5.
Oh.
Yeah, your 42. Your 42 was enough to get 3, but then couldn't get the second one, and then your 32 couldn't get another one.
Oh, do you mean? So is it not? Is it still including the people that are asleep in the?
No, because they're already. I'm technically saying no because they're already asleep. So
You're saying these other 2 are badasses.
the
Alright,
other
I'm gonna
two-
cast
The other 2
sleep
just
at
have more hit points.
I'm gonna cast sleep at a 4th level.
Okay.
This is
So 11 d8. Right?
Yep.
Jesus.
I'm loving this.
Fuck. Fuck. 42.
1 falls asleep.
Okay.
You have 4 that are currently asleep.
There's
Out of
still
what,
1
5?
left.
Or just
Should
one.
I keep going?
I love this win.
Fuck.
Wait,
I-
can I hit the barrier again?
Yeah, you can attempt to, and the winds shift to block you.
Fuck. Can I use hold person?
You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use hold person.
Okay, use hold person on the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your spell save DC?
Fuck. It's what is it? It's a 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom, right? Or is it a 10? Okay,
Yeah, 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
so 17, or sorry, 16.
Rolls a natural 17.
Fuck.
Can we just try to walk up to him? Can we walk through the wind?
No.
Even with just only one doing it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm using sleep at a
Rag-
3rd level.
Ragnarok, when you attempted to strike him, you noticed that the wind didn't look as if it was like weakening.
I'm gonna use sleep again at a 3rd level.
Okay. This is what, 98?
Yeah, 46.
That might do it on this one. I think he has over 40 health. I know that for certain. Yeah, I know, Poos. You're fine. So the other one had 34. Yeah, 40. Yep. Yeah, the final one falls asleep. So after another casting of sleep and hold persons and attempting to get this prayer disrupted, the final one falls asleep. The wind that was channeling around them, you watch as it
Oh, thank God.
into this concentrated orb of pure, raw elemental wind.
Holy moly, you done it! All right, boys, time up. We gotta get them wrangled before they wake up.
Ragnar,
Did we kill them?
make a wisdom saving throw for me, please,
Oh,
as you are the closest one to these people.
great.
Dang.
Oh no, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh no, dude. You don't have inspiration?
I do.
I would use it.
I'm gonna use
I would definitely use it on that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God.
Unnatural 20.
Holy moly.
And then an unnatural 20?
Unnatural, yeah.
That's a
It's not
failure.
enough.
No way.
Ragnar,
dude.
you reach down to the first of these
No.
I use my
cultists.
inspiration.
What?
Okay, use an inspiration.
No, I already did.
No,
I
he
already
did.
did.
He did use it. Yeah.
Oh damn.
You reach down to grab one of these cultists in an effort to bind him, and you look back up at this small orb, this mote of raw magical energy, and you hear a voice speak through it. Ragnarok! Ragnarok!
Wait.
You hear it, and you only.
Can I say something while he's doing this? I want to say so. I just want to make sure time isn't being
I
wasted.
want to see
Sorry.
what he does specifically in just this moment.
Okay.
I want to
First.
move. I want to move closer to it.
Okay, so you start walking closer to the moat, which you guys will all see, and you hear it.
Stop.
You hear the voice speak to you. It begins to drown out the sounds around you, but you can still hear your allies because they're close enough. Just
Stop.
Ragnarok, I'm trapped. I'm stuck. Help!
Don't worry,
My
buddy.
friend.
I'm gonna grab
I'll
Ragnarok.
get you out of here.
When he gets too
Oslak
close, I'm grabbing him.
grabs onto you.
What are you doing, Ragnarok? What are you
Ragnarok,
doing? Stop going
what?
towards the orb.
Why is he trying to
What are
keep
you doing,
from me?
Ragnarok? There's nothing. What are you doing? You're walking towards a dangerous thing right now.
He's in there.
Don't-
He's
you-
trapped in there.
You
No,
left
who's
me
in there?
behind once. Don't leave me again.
I'm gonna smack Ragnarok against the face. What are you doing?
Ragnarok, you're struck physically.
Oh god.
What are you doing? Ragnarok, you are stronger than this. Do not go towards the orb. You are stronger than this. Do not listen. Do not go towards the orb. What are you doing?
Ragnarok, why? Why are you listening to him?
I'm gonna attempt to push Oslek off.
Okay. Make a contested athletics roll.
I gotta save my boy. Dude.
Who's in there? Who?
You're struggling on this one.
I got a 10.
I got a 19 without my bonus.
You said a 9?
19.
A 19. Because of his heavy armor, he stands stalwart in defiance of your shove.
Nihilus,
Go,
Nihilus,
Oslek.
do something with the kill the cultists or get rid of them or tie them up or I don't care at this point, but do it quickly.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the closest cultist so I can just kill them while they're sleeping.
Yeah, so you're just walking up to them one by one, hand over the mouth, and just blade through the heart. And so you're just like whack-a-mole, just get up to the next one, get up to the next one. You're at 3 by the time we continue here. Ragnarok, you see as Nihilus is killing the rest of these cultists. Ragnarok, stop her! Stop her! You won't ever see me again! We can see each other one more time!
I gotta stop Nihilus.
I'm not letting you stop.
No. Because I wanna. As I see all of this happening, I want to step in to help Oslek deal with Ragnarok.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Are you gonna hold on to Ragnar's leg?
No, I want to jump on top of his shoulders and cover his eyes so he can't
Ooh.
see.
Okay.
Ragnar's
No, but
gonna.
Okay.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead and roll
Brother.
on your wild magic table.
dude! This is right before a boss fight, by the way, guys.
Right?
We didn't. But this is
Yeah.
fun. This is good. This is
There you
good.
go, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your D8.
D8, dude. How much is 8?
What? What's it gonna be? Oh no. Oh, nice. Oh no.
Yes, dude.
Is it the teleport one?
Yeah, but your rage is about to end super soon. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that?
Ragnar's gonna attempt to break free from Oslek, but I also want to throw
You're-
my weapon.
You're not being grappled.
I'm not.
You attempted to push him, and he stood defiantly against it. It didn't put you to be grappled by him. Like he's like his hands are up or on you. He's trying to hold you back, but he's not like grappling you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Can I throw my weapon at the orb?
you could.
I'm gonna
You
do that.
so.
Mhm.
Okay. You watch as a furious Ragnar grabs Janet with one arm like a javelin, with the maul side right up
And
against.
it's dealing force damage right now.
Good. And he hurls it at this moat. It flies, and like in slow motion, you both, you three, Nihilus, Pippin, and Oslek can only watch as the maul leaves his hand flying in front of you before the slightest connection with this moat. Ragnar, I need you to go ahead and roll the force damage for me, because it's not a target that you have to hit.
Oh, it's my melee damage, but it's
Could you imagine if it picked Janet up and started controlling it with the wind, dude, and
Oh
we
my
end up
God.
That
That'd be
is not what I would be worried about right now. That
No,
would
it's probably
actually
gonna cause,
be
like,
the
a potential
least of your
illusion.
worries right now.
Hey, kind of weird about this situation though. It's the one that lets him throw his weapon, and it says at the
Correct.
end,
It
if it
comes
leaves
back.
your hand, it
I know,
reappears.
I know. There's a damage threshold here.
Uh-oh.
Did you hit it?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I think I still add my melee properties to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a strength throwing weapon.
And I'm raging. Damn.
I don't know if
Well, I'm
raging
sorry,
works for
Gary.
ranged. I think it only works for melee. So I don't know if it works for thrown weapons.
It's 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. The hammer, the maul, connects with the moat before the moat caves in on itself. The maul flies back. It catches firmly in Ragnar's hand. And this massive wind vane is, from the point where the moat was, explodes outwards. The pressure of this is so fierce that everywhere around you guys, the walls begin to crack. The pillars that hold up the ceiling begin to crumble and break by the force. The top of the pyramid drops down and it falls on you. I need everyone to go ahead and roll a Constitution or a Dexterity saving throw, your choice. The entire pyramid has been destroyed.
Can I cast Leoman's tiny hut?
You could. You could cast Leoman's tiny hut. Do you have a spell slot to cast Leoman's tiny hut?
My last third level, yeah.
Yeah, you could cast Leoman's tiny hut and get everyone within it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Nice. Ethan, I got a 29 for a dex save.
I still need everyone to make a saving throw because
Oh, okay.
the force of the explosion is either going to send you flying or drop you to the ground?
I
I gotta-
rolled a nat 20.
Save.
Nat 20. Okay, so you only get knocked prone.
Well, what is it? A deck? You said dex?
It's Constitution or Dex. So you're either holding your ground and not allowing this thing to overtake you, which I'm deciding is Constitution as if it was like a cold breath, or it's Dexterity in case of keeping your footing.
15.
15? Okay, you're gonna get sent flying.
Damn.
Yeah. This is a little bit of what I was worried about, but you guys have basically just set off a nuke in this temple, so...
Jesus Christ.
I
That
can't wait
genie's
to
gonna have a lot more rock to move.
Hey, Ethan, what happens to
that
me?
poor genie.
Katray, I was just done saying that you basically just set off a nuke inside of this temple. What'd you roll?
I got a 21 con
20
save.
21 con? Okay,
Oh, I forgot to tell you, it was a nat 20 with my deck saving. So.
perfect. 21 con, 15, and then Pippin, what'd you roll?
29 for Dex.
29, wow. Okay.
Jeez.
The pyramid collapses. Rocks, basically the entire ceiling gives way and drops. The pillars go flying into the walls, and as they break, the weight shift, like the foundational weight shifting of the pyramid begins to buckle, and it begins to cave, and it caves inwards because it's like a wide to thin built building, so it caves inwards on itself.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for this.
He always does that, dude. He's always on the back foot. So the other PhD too is the one that put all four spots in the little blue circle. And me with something.
11, 12,
Yo, I don't like how much freaking math you're doing over there, dude.
What did you roll, Nick?
14,
29.
You guys are fine. I'm the only one that got fucked.
15.
Yeah, but even if we
Hey, you
roll
got arm-
perfectly, I don't think we'll take damage, will we?
I'm
16.
Pippin is a frail, petite body.
17, 18.
How many hit points do you think Pippin has, dude? It's less than 40, man.
Really? You have less than 40 HP?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No. I have 60.
Damn, you have more
Hey,
than I
what
do.
made you throw your weapon at it?
That's
Yeah,
what
I
he
know too.
wild magic.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Whenever I throw my weapon, it counts as melee attack damage.
No, not
And
whenever.
No. He's not asking the techno, whatever the fuck it's called. He's asking why you chose to do that in the first place.
Correct.
Oh, why I did?
Yeah.
Because my Cobalt friend was the voice that was talking to me,
The one that died as they were escaping the fighting arenas.
in which
But
I would
wasn't
do
that the
anything.
cus- But didn't you just throw your weapon at the Cobalt friend talking to you?
No, to break the moat so I could let him out.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, so I thought you finally realized you were being tricked, but I guess you
No, Ragnarok has 8 intelligence.
Pippin, you said you rolled a
right.
29?
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 77 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, we're dead.
Pippin is down.
Wait, Ethan, I can't.
Yeah.
We're all dead,
You
Ethan.
rolled a 15.
Yeah.
You take 153 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, we're dead, Ethan. You just killed our whole part. Well, we're all.
Hold
Nick,
on.
I
great.
did
Hold on.
not.
Hold on.
I tried my
You
best
Ragnarok.
to give you guys the impression that you should not.
Wait.
You're gonna take half damage while I.
Ragnar, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
Hope you have Revivify.
Ragnar, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 21.
A 21?
He's gonna die
That's
too.
a failure. So you take 153, but you half that because you're raging to 77.
Are you still alive?
I'm still alive.
Dude, you have to save us, dude.
Nihilus, what'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so you succeed, and then
Wait, hold on, wait. Oh wait, do I take anything? Because I do have evasion too. If that helps.
When you told me Nyla's fucking dances through the rubble, dude, as it's
Yeah.
falling.
No, that's
she
this
just goes
is
fucking.
that's
She just fucking dances
impossible.
through the
Let me-
fucking
hold
rubble.
on. That would be impossible.
Well, look at
It's a
evasion
good question.
too.
It's a good
She
question.
fucking, dude. At least, like, I was thinking like she survives with 1 HP, like barely up. That's what I was thinking. But actually, we're all dead. Wait, Katre, that was enough damage to kill all of our characters permanently. Ethan, how much damage did I take?
153. What's your max hit points?
51.
Oh, you're instantly killed.
Yeah.
No death saves. You're dead. Dead.
Wait, did you put Revivify? Did we put Revivify in the fucking
I don't
ring?
think we ever did.
Well, no, why? Because Nick fucking said, dude, we don't fucking need that yet, dude. Dude, we don't fucking need Revivify. We don't fucking need Revivify. And now the one motherfucker that had Revivify is dead. Now the one person that had Revivify is dead, and we could have had it on the fucking ring, and I'm dead now. God fucking damn it.
I am going to rule in this particular instance because this is because of it is a mixture of the explosion and the cave-in. So I'm going to deem you safe from the explosion, which is going to cause you to only half the damage on the success instead of taking no damage. So
wait, hold on. No, wait. But then evasion though. Did you read that?
Yeah,
It says, oh, okay.
Yeah, the basis of this is that it is impossible to completely evade a pyramid falling on you. And so the nature of the description even says that evasion works for certain effects. So I think this is the only thing I can consider where it's so technically difficult to determine.
Contracting the chaos.
But it says I take no damage instead of half.
If I evade. Not
But
only
that's
are you
under
responsible-
under the impression that you're able to evade that which is causing the damage, and you can't physically evade the entire.
Hey, but you said
thing
dex
collapse.
saving throw.
No.
You gave me the option for a dex saving throw,
Nick,
and I chose
Nick's dead
dex
too,
saving
dude.
throw though.
Correct. What's your hit points at?
52.
Nick, how much damage did you take?
Well,
Because you rolled a natural 20, I'm going to give you resistance to the damage, so we'll have the half. So that would make it. Hold on.
Wait, how much damage did you take, Nick?
That would make it 39.
Wait, what happened?
How much damage did you take,
Yeah,
Nick?
so I'll put you at 39. I'll give you the resistance because it's a very difficult technicality to get me on, Omar. So I appreciate you really defending on that. So I'll put you at 39 damage that you've taken. We have 77 taken to Ragnarok, and then Pippin, you rolled a 29, so you succeed, so you take 77 as well.
Yeah,
What? A
Yeah.
29 succeeds?
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
down.
a 29 succeeds, but your 15 did not.
God
My
damn.
21 didn't.
Yes, you're
God.
right. 21 did not. It was a little
What
bit
is
higher
this?
than that.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
So, can I be like crawling out of the rubble?
I would have instant died if I didn't. Fucking holy shit.
How much health do you have, Pippin?
Oh no, I'm definitely down. I'm just not insta dead.
How much HP do you have?
Yeah, but you're buried
I
under
have-
stone.
I have 60 health points total.
Oh.
So I'm definitely down, but I'm fine. I need to not die.
Yeah, that's nasty. Okay.
I'm still up.
I hope I endured enough pain for everyone. I hope Ilmater is proud.
Nihilus.
Yeah, right. You said I'll endure all the pain next to you get fucking killed.
Dude,
Oh my
What is
god.
this?
Anyways,
Wait, so he's straight insta dead? Like there's no what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when you take enough damage that doubles your maximum hit point total, it's considered an instant death.
can I say something while Nick's here?
Yeah.
So Nick, you remember that ring that we could put spells on? And I said we should really put Revivify on that ring. And you were like, no, dude.
Hey.
Oh, wait! You gave me the ring. Wait, you gave me the ring, and you said I could put whatever spells on it, right?
So here's a
Wait,
slight
like, did
problem.
you even?
There's a
I get-
slight problem.
I gave it to him
Revivify.
before the long rest.
Revivify only works if there is a fully formed body worth reviving. You got squished by a pyramid.
Ethan, you wouldn't let me cast Layman's Tiny Hut in time?
Well, you died. I can't.
Well, I died from the wind?
You died from a mixture of the explosion sending you off and then the pyramid crashing down.
Hey, Trey, how much health do you have?
What is the cast time on Layman's Tiny Hut? How many
Not fast
seconds?
enough.
13.
Was not fast enough. Because you would have needed to have had, at the very least, you needed to be able to succeed on the saving throw.
Bruh, I literally
So that you weren't thrown. And then the rest of it would have just been stuff piling on you, in which in that moment I would have allowed you to go ahead and cast the Omen's Tiny Hut. But because you failed, you got thrown from the explosion and then pummeled to death by the stones. Ragnarok.
Wow.
Dust. Stale air.
Yeah, you fucked up, man.
Yeah, you did.
Pain. Racks your entire body. It's dark.
Dude, Pippa's laying there like,
It's very
Ethan, you
dark.
can remove my player model off the board now.
It's very
Yo,
dark.
Gabe, tear that sheet up.
This is not Tomb of Annihilation. I'm not going to force you guys to rip your sheets up. It is a technical rule in Tomb of Annihilation. So, Ragnarok, you're stuck under rock, and you're raging.
Can I push the rocks off?
Make an athletics roll, just flat because you'd have disadvantage, but your raging is giving you advantage. So flat roll.
I don't add anything. I got
Athletics.
a 16. Oh, I add athletics?
Yeah.
23.
You
Darn
are able
it.
to push rocks off of you, getting yourself in a position where you can stand up amidst the rubble. And you're in a portion of the rubble where you can see out. It's this pile of stone, and stones have started to roll off into the waters. So, in some areas it's still relenting, but there's an area you would have to climb out to get on top. Near you is a body. It's
Wait, I
too
need to
dark
save.
down here to determine what type of body this is.
Can I go up to it?
I get Revivify
Yeah, you stumble through the rock and,
third level
and
though.
You see a beak peek through.
coughing this
A
like
broken
a
beak.
mixture of dirt and gravel that had entered your lungs. And you arrive and see a very delicate, very I would say tender, but it's not in that state right now. Blue-skinned arm that's arrayed in this like ornate set of kind of like Greek clasps that go up the arm. And there's a spear in that hand.
Bro, you killed her.
And the body is completely pulverized.
You fucking
Wait.
killed her.
You killed the boss too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my
Yeah, guys,
God,
she was
what?
in the room above you.
She said, "What the?"
You guys
Oh.
detonated a nuke underneath
Oh
her.
my god.
That's fucking
Well,
crazy.
the worst part is Ragnarok. Osric was holding you back before you took the action that took his life from him. Osric was going, "No,
Oh, that
Ragnarok,
is sad.
no."
Yeah,
And
that
then
was his last words.
I was
Like, no,
stopping you.
Ragnarok, and then
Can I take the horn and the spear?
You don't see a horn
I don't see a horn on her.
because you don't see the full body. You only see a portion of the body because she's buried.
Can I pull her out?
You can attempt to make an athletics roll. You're attempting specifically to like pull her out from under the rock. Is that what you're trying to do? Is like pull her out from under the rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wants the horn.
Okay, make an athletics roll. This one you have advantage on.
Maybe this genie can fucking save us.
They don't work like
Please
that.
be a
They
good
don't
boy.
work like that in D&D.
Yeah, remember he doesn't have wishes.
I can hope for the
You're a
best, though.
stereotyping son of a gun, dude. That's what you are. Dude, I get Revivify when I unlock third
Pippin,
level
go ahead and
spell
make a death saving throw for me, please.
25.
to level 9.
25.
Goddamn.
25. Yeah, make a death saving throw.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, it's just a flat roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. 7.
7. That's one failure.
Dude, Pippin's gonna die too.
You grab
You're
onto
gonna-
the body
Oh,
and try to pull it out from under the rock. And because you're trying to pull it out from under the rocks begin to kind of shift a little, and one bucks, causing it to put more pressure on the abdomen. And because of how forceful you're pulling, you begin to rip at the basically you rip the torso off and pull it out.
Damn.
And you do see a broken horn fragment that is next to the waist.
Oh my gosh.
You've got no
No one has
control.
mending.
No one owns it.
Bro, he's
Oh, the genie's
we
free?
just added more rocks to him for him to move.
Wait, once I see the horns broken, I want to call out to the genie, see if he can help me.
Did it kill the genie too?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna call out his name. It's Atair, right?
I'll tell you.
Weren't you the one
Atair.
repeating still? That was funny. You were
Nihilus,
the one.
what's your constitution
Oh, wait, no, it was-
modifier?
+1.
Okay.
Can I call out the rest of my? Ozlek, Pippin, Nihilus.
Can I hear Ragnarok?
You are currently stuck under stone. And because of the technical rules that are about to go into place, I need to switch to Nihilus real quick. Nihilus, you wake up and find yourself pinned underneath stone.
I mean, a minute holding your breath. It's like 61.
The air in here is getting thick.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's a long time.
So in
Can
order,
I-
in order to get your way out, you would need to make an athletics roll.
Okay.
So you said you need a foot. No, you can hold because you can hold your breath.
I just rolled another nat 20.
Okay.
It is your con.
You are able to push off enough of the rocks to get your legs free from being pinned. And you're in an area where you can't stand, you can only crouch. And there's a way out that is to... That looks like it moves off to the side. You begin to crouch and follow it.
Yeah.
As you're following it,
As long as your con.
you're stopped for just a brief moment because along this pathway is a segment of rock that is seemingly basic as if it pulverized something, and there's blood everywhere. And next to those rocks, you see a hand clutching a holy symbol.
Can I, with my dark vision, can I see that?
You can, and you know that it is a Ilmatari holy symbol
Oh,
that is caked in blood splatter.
I'm gonna crawl to his body, or like
Yeah, you
make my
crawl,
way
you
to-
crawl right past it because it's in the same direction that you have to go. So you crawl right up to it and see this holy symbol. It's clutched by a hand. Nothing else is distinguishable.
Can I check for a pulse? I know. For me, it sounds ridiculous, but like, I'm like internally, I'm freaking out right now.
You grab the arm, and the arm moves from the base of the boulder. So you're just holding like the edge of a forearm down to the base of the elbow.
God.
With like, and it's a bit of a gruesome sight. with pulverized bone and mangled meat, looking as if it had been smashed enough that it ripped off easy. And you drop it instinctually and only have the holy symbol in your hand in this clutched sense of fear.
I'm gonna scream in anger.
Okay, you scream in anger. Pippin, make another death save for me, please.
Can I see anything else besides what I just saw? Is
There's
there
just
anything
a
else that I
pathway
see?
to move, and you still have to crouch.
I'm gonna have to keep moving then.
Okay, you keep crouching through it. What'd you roll, Pippin?
It's a natural 3.
You have 2 death fails.
I was hoping the natural would
Ragnar.
spook you.
Back to you. You have this spear in your hand. Broken horn fragments lie on the ground. The only way that you can see out of here is to climb up. But you'd have to climb up so delicately enough or so quick that you don't disturb any of the rocks and cause another cave-in on you.
Wait, can I use my magic awareness to detect like my allies' magic items?
Is that a thing?
Hold up, I wrote it down. It's concentrated. It's up to 60 feet. I know the location of any spell or magic item.
So I mean, the holy symbol would be a magic item, wouldn't it?
Not technically.
Oh.
Yeah, you do have that magic awareness within 60 feet. That isn't behind total cover. It wouldn't work. They're all behind total cover. Yeah.
Wait, but did I hear Nihilus scream?
Make a perception check.
Okay, that's not good. Or that's good. That's I got a 23.
You did.
I did.
And the sound...
Can I carefully go towards it?
You can't. The only way to get out of here is to go up.
Oh shit. That's all I can do is go up.
It's the only way. You're stuck.
Okay, I'll go up then.
Okay, make an athletics roll. I'll keep your advantage from raging.
Okay. I got a 16.
Okay. You climb, moving up the rocks, and right as you're able to get to the very top and actually breach through the threshold, you feel the rock that you're on begin to give way, and I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw real quick. Because of your danger sense, you do see this coming, so you do get advantage.
What's it gonna be, baby?
I got a 13.
Oh,
A 13. You are able to hop over quickly enough to the next rock that isn't beginning to cave, and you start to see some of the stones start to, like, basically I say stones, but like crumbling pyramid, the debris begins to fall in, and then you're able to make your way to the top, and you're standing on the top of a demolished pyramid with this spear in hand. Nihilus, you continue moving through the tunnel before you find an area where you start to hear the sloshing of water. Eventually, the debris, this is part of the area where the debris has gone over the edge and is starting to get into the water. And so you actually start to see a water level begin to rise before it hits a point where you're going to have to swim through to get out. The reason why I asked you for your Constitution modifier was for 2 reasons. One, if you couldn't have made it out, you would have only have had 2 minutes to live before you had suffocated because the air would have been dead. You made it out with a natural 20. So you have 2 minutes to swim through, which is more than enough of what you would need to swim through this small area. So you are able to get into the water and swim out and swim out of the debris before now you are out. And Nihilus, you actually see as she ascends from the waters off to what would be your left as you're looking. The bridgeway that you came from is now completely destroyed, and it looks as if something had ripped it up from the pyramid side and like ripped it like a broken board and then threw parts of it all over the place. But you see to the left as Nihilus crests the water. Pippin, go ahead and make your last death saving throw. And I say last like it might be, but go ahead and make another death saving throw.
This might be where Pippin dies.
This might.
Don't look. Look away. Look away.
Look away, Kachay.
Oh, he's fine this time, man. It's a 15.
It's a 15. Ragnak, what do you do?
What can I do? John?
Start turning boulders, man. Start digging.
You see Nihilus come out of the water, and Nihilus, as you're out of the water, you see at the very top of this pyramid is Ragnak standing on top of this debris with a spear in hand.
Wait, can I throw Nihilus Janus? Because it'll come back to me. So like to help Nihilus out.
Yeah, I'll let that for this.
Okay.
Well, if I go on to the top of the pyramid with him, or like the rubble, am I still able to escape? Am I still able to escape where I'm at, or do I have to go up to where he is?
You both are out of the rubble, so you're not in it anymore. Yeah, you're both fully out. So he's basically trying to get you to get up to where he is.
That's wild.
If you want to, I'll let it happen.
And there's no risk for me to get hurt at all.
I cannot promise that. So that's why I'll say if you want to, I'll let it happen, but you can say no.
I reject it. I see
Okay.
your weapon coming, and I don't even bother to grab it.
No.
I just want to be on my knees, just looking at.
Yeah, you watch as she swims out of kind of the water area and is able to get to an area and then just gets onto her knees.
And I'm just looking at Oslek's
Holy symbol.
holy symbol.
Oh.
I'm sobbing.
Pippin, make another death save.
You got me working now, man. I was chilling for a second. Oh, wow. Hey, verify for me, dude, just so he knows I'm not capping. It's another 15.
All right, you're 2 and 2.
Doing 2.
2 and 2.
Nihilus, did you see them?
Yeah, he makes his way down to you. You see that Nihilus is clutching a blood-stained holy symbol.
He's dead. Oslek. He's dead.
God damn.
Ragnar painfully, he'll swallow like a gulp, like he gulps down his throat, like painfully.
It's gravelly and filled with smoke and dust. It's painful.
And then through Ragnar's clenched teeth, he'll say, "Do you know where Pippin is?"
No. Didn't see anybody else.
Pippin, what's your constitution? Oh, he's there. Pippin, what's your constitution modifier?
One.
Okay. Make another death saving throw for me, please.
God damn it, man.
And I absolutely need to know if you survive this.
Alright, I'm putting it in the mug, man. Oh, it came out.
Was that a failure?
It's an 8.
Okay. To be fair, Ragnak, if you want to look at me just real quick, I know that you're dealing with the stress of having killed half your party, but you would have had to be under the pressure of. You would have. If he had succeeded on the saving throw, he would have been unconscious, right? And so he couldn't make any sounds. So you guys would have to search for him. But because he has a 1 Constitution modifier, I would have literally put my phone up here on a stopwatch and given you a 2-minute timer to find him. And so technically he just saved you from that stress. So you should be grateful.
And there goes
As I'm sobbing, I'm going to whisper. Just like, I'm just talking to myself. Actually, as I'm sobbing, I'm gonna look up to you, Ragnarok. And I'm gonna tell you. This is
Somewhat.
your fault.
What?
If you hadn't been so careless, maybe our party would have been alive. But because of your recklessness, they're dead. Because of you. And then I continue sobbing.
Oh, to respond to that, dude.
Ragnarok's gonna like scream in pure fury, and I'm gonna throw Janice like to the sky as far as I can.
Okay. And it comes back and catch it.
I don't even know what else to say.
Ragnarok,
point.
the spear that you hold in your hand, you get a chance to look at it. It's a silver spear with dark sapphires on the filigreed surface of a polished head. With a shining haft, the weapon feels insubstantial, as if clutching a cool, gently flowing breeze. The spear contains a mote within, right beneath the blade, that is similar to the color of the mote of the raw elemental air. So it looks like raw elemental air. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Look at what you've done. Look at all that you've done.
Oh, that's Jan C, baby.
I'm very
No way.
pleased with you. And yet I know that your heart is heavy. But you have freed me from a prison I thought I would never escape from.
Oh, the chin. That's an evil spirit.
Aesiri was promising, had potential. Nothing close to you. I feel your heart beat with pain. It's laced with despair and clothed with a thick veil of hurt and loss. I can help you with that.
Yeah, it's just female Heather on. We can do me boy.
And to help you with that, I will bring you. I can bring you to those who have left. And you can find eternity with all you have lost. Even Bittle. Even poor little Bittle. I can bring them back.
Ragnarok's gonna put the spear into the ground, like stab it into the ground.
What are you doing? Unearth
I'm
me.
tired. I'm tired of these false voices in my head. You've taken enough from me.
No, you are nothing.
You and your
You took it yourself. Do not do this. I will never let you live.
Then kill me, and then Ragnarok's gonna walk away from the spear.
Okay. As you walk, you hear the voices dim. It's like, no. No! Get back here! Turn around this instant! You worthless lizard! You are nothing! And the voice gets, like, very obviously more caustic. You are nothing. You are worthless. You are nothing more than a roach. A roach to be squashed underneath my foot. I could have offered you the world, but you turned it away. How dare you! And it started to deafen, but you just ignore it.
Can I walk up or catch up to Ragnarok
Yeah.
as you're walking away, Ragnarok? Ragnarok, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry that I'm wiping away tears, but I'm sorry that I yelled at you. Just consumed by rage. But we have a job to do. We have a mission to complete. And let's make sure that our friends did not die in vain. We'll remember them as we live on. And I'm just going to continue walking with them.
Ragnar's gonna let out a deep sigh and then follow Nihilus.
You two leave the ruined segment of Tiar Basil with your heads lowered in pain and in loss. Your mission's faced a tremendous setback, one that cannot be swiftly rectified. It would require you to report back to the factions and to advise them of what's happened and to advise them that the Order of the Gauntlet and the Emerald Enclave have lost the agents that they've sent with you. In doing so, the mission is deemed a failure by the organizations. Sending just a few just isn't enough anymore. But with the information that you've gathered, they've quantified sending in a bigger force.
Bro, we weren't good enough? No.
They send in a sizable contingent of knights, druids, scoundrels, wizards, bards, and a collection of military, like a collection of militia from some of the smaller towns, and send them in bulk, headed by some of the more notable members of the factions.
And Leosin.
Leosin or Lanthar is one of them.
Yeah, baby.
Onthar Froom is another.
Yeah. Man, they sent the fucking Chads in there, dude. Jesus Christ.
And one by one, they identify where the remnants of the Tiara Basil settlements are. And one by one, they're able to defeat the prophets in turn. They are able to rescue those who have been lost. With each defeated foe, you all join them in the. Oh, you two. Sorry, you two join them. And the final prophet that you're able to fight is successful. In so much as time went on, you understood that these prophets' goal was singular. It was a race that none of you knew was going on. It was a race to see who could get to this actual location known as the Eye of Elemental Evil, a temple dedicated to the conglomerate of the elements, to the unity of the elements, but then are further divided into these final resting places, where beneath each of these areas is an elemental node, an access way, a bridge between the plane that they serve and the material plane. The very final prophet that survives to this point is Marlos Ernrail, who is the Medusa of the Black Earth. And he summons forth his god, that which he is the prophet of, an earth elemental titan known as Ogremok. A combined force of all the factions gathered is capable of defeating the Ogremok. The prophet is slain, and his weapon, his prophetic weapon, which is a war pick by the name of Iron Fang, is consequentially, thanks to the tomes recovered of Guldenthar, is found out to be a key to the plane.
Oh, nice.
And so Nihilus is able to deduce that all it requires is for these weapons to be thrown back into the nodes to close them. The elemental power, the keys were given so that you could keep them open. By chucking them back in, it locks the door. And one by one, Ragnarok is able to hurl these before a reminder that we have to go back and get the spear that you had left in the ruins.
And throw it at the... Oh.
But when you arrive, it is not there.
Oh.
And that will conclude
Oh my
our Princes
God.
of the Apocalypse campaign.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god.
That's a crazy fucking end twist, dude. Holy shit.
Ragnarok, you suffered a lot of, I imagine, trauma. What would happen to Ragnarok following this? You were the intentional reason why two of your companions were killed. As much as Nihilus apologized for her outburst to you, you recognize that the apology wasn't necessary because every word rang true.
He keeps going. He's a survivor.
So when the mission is done and you find yourself back underneath the ruins of Tiar Basil, where your friends lay buried,
He lived in a cave and survived.
and the spear of Windvane is left inside. Or it's missing where you had left it. Would you make it your life's mission to hunt that spear down?
Yeah.
You are dishonorably discharged from the Lord's Alliance. Your mental state turns into a ferocious determination to get this spear and get it back. It leaves you vastly different. And so if we give you a cameo in a future campaign, it's going to be interesting to see where you are.
Oh
You and I
yeah.
are going to have some good talks about that.
Freaking heck, man.
Uh,
I did not think this was the finale.
Nihilus,
But
would this event cause you to second guess adventuring?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Because at the end of the day, I was doing this to complete a mission, to complete my job. So, there are going to be casualties along the way.
Yeah.
And so I think this is going to more or less make her not trustworthy, or not
Not trusting.
not for her to get close to people.
And that's surprisingly
Anymore.
an amazing skill to have as a Harper, because you're all about secrets and information. So being a little bit less trusting is a little bit good in that line of work. And because it doesn't turn you away from adventuring, the Harpers still lean into you as an agent to the point where you're capable of climbing the ranks of the Harpers Guild. You meet a lot of really good people over the next several years. About the next 4 or 5 years, you meet one such person you meet is a yellow tiefling who actually saves the world about 5 years later. And saves the world from a cataclysmic event at the hands of dragon gods. His name is Lux, and he's an amazing person. He's a great guy, a little bit reclusive, but you eventually get to his stature of rank, but you become the agent that they use to train all of the solo agents, and they use you as a method to prevent any form of inefficiency from getting sent out to the field. And you get an amazing opportunity to still go out and do a lot of really good things in the world, but also be a catalyst through which other great things will be done because of the skills and knowledge that you impart on others. And you become one of the greatest tutors within the Harpers, specifically for the more rogue-like spies, thieves, the more rogue-like agents, and you make it good in life. Whereas the remainder of our companions are enshrined as heroes of the Desserin Valley. Your specific factions actually make it a point of notice to one of the things that you guys had missed. Do you remember when? I mean, well, you actually didn't miss it because you went there. Red Larch was kind of burnt down to the ground because of the explosion that they had there, right?
Yeah.
That was a little bit of what happened, you know, in the kind of the same thing. You guys kind of faced something similar. So your two specific factions actually make it a priority to rebuild Red Larch, and so it's going to change moving forward if we go there again to have a little bit more of a Order of the Gauntlet look alongside Emerald Grove, so a bit of this like religious natural look to it moving forward. But they enshrine in their temples, they enshrine statues to honor and commemorate the sacrifice that you gave for the realm. And you two are lauded as martyrs and as heroes. You actually both get a feast day. They create a feast in your honor. That's known as they call it the All Saints Feast, because they revere you both in a religious sense. Because you know the Druidic tribes, and then also the Lord of the Gauntlets, they revere you as some type of saint, who were both of you being sanctified either by the spirits of the forest or by the gods themselves. And so they have an All Saints Feast where they commemorate all of those who are canonized as saints within the different perspectives, and have given their lives in defense of the realm. You two are amongst the first few to be inducted into that feast. A couple other get added that make big sacrifices, but it starts with you, and so you get a feast. They dedicate statues and specifics to the town. They rebuild the town. They do everything they can to ensure that your lives are never forgotten, that the sacrifice that you gave is just as heroic despite the nature of your death, and that people know and remember that it's because of heroes like you and this sacrifice that you give, literally the cost of your life. The inscriptions that are underneath Ilmater's fallen noble warrior, Oslek Painbearer, says that there's no love greater than this, than he who gives his life up for others. And under Pippin's it says, a strong man stands tall in defense of himself, but a stronger man stands taller in defense of others. They dedicate those to you, and you will be inspiring heroes for young heroes in this area, in this local region, that would encourage them to be heroes themselves. You'll get tales told of you, legends will have been made, epic poems sung by the bards of the local taverns in the Sumber Hills and the Desserin Valley, and in a whole generation of young heroes, of young adventurers to be, will be able to get inspiration from actual heroes like yourself that begin to get known. And so you guys become legends to a degree that will get told throughout time.
Can I have a drink at the most popular Red Larch Tavern named the Pillstoner?
Yeah, it's a mixture of hallucinogenic drugs, and
Nice.
so it's designed to give you a synthesized experience of a hallucinogenic and drunkenness. And
like
so they call it when local rowdy bands go to drink it, they say we're gonna go get pill stoned, and it becomes a casual pastime, especially amongst the youngsters, and they actually sneak into the bars to try to grab, like into the taverns to try to grab some of these drinks if they're capable of doing so. But they call it getting pill stoned, and Oslek, Painbearer Oslek actually gets. When you get canonized as a saint, they actually, in terms of the Ilmatari, in terms of the Church of Ilmater's hierarchy of actual, what's it called? religious titles, like deacons, priests, things like that, you are listed as you get known as Oslek the Burdened, and they create an entire order of monastic clerics after you, known as the Monastery of the Raven.
That's
cool.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. And they form a very, very strong relationship with the newly knighted order, the Companions of the Noble Heart, led by a close friend of yours, Paladin Uktar. But yeah, you actually get listed, instead of being known as just a pain bearer, I'm trying to find the titles again, because to commemorate you and to give you a bit of reference, they actually will change your title. But I gotta figure this off like right off the bat. Where are the titles? Come on. Because they have the Arch Sufferer, but the Arch Sufferer is basically like the Pope.
My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna join on my computers before it fucking shuts off.
Yeah, go
Really
for it.
quick,
Go
since
for it. Well, now we're all sitting here. I mean, you guys are all sitting. There we go. Fixed. Boom. Oh.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. They changed your name into the Exalted Sufferer.
Oh.
And so you become known as the Exalted Sufferer, Oslek the Burdened. Becomes your legendary, epic title. Who is the founding member, is what they call you. Even though you didn't technically find the order, they give you the credit. Found the order of the monastic order of the Raven.
Too bad I'm dead. So I can't experience it. Earlier today,
Well, you enter heaven. You enter your heaven with your God. So you live into eternity. Your soul lives into eternity in peace. And you're actually given an angelic. I'd actually say that Ilmater would because of the fact that you stood up to Ragnarok in his confusion, that Ilmater would probably exalt you to that of an angel and turn you into an angel.
Oh shit!
A lesser angel. Yeah, first. Just to start out.
Yeah, that's cool. You know how you were saying the future and everything. For Nihilus, I know she'd be adventuring and all, but I don't want her to be in the Harpers forever.
Yeah, you don't ever have to.
But I definitely
give
want
you a great stint to get the most out of them while you're with them, and then whenever
well,
you decide to split,
if Ragnarok would let me, I would like to join him on the rest of his expedition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You two can jointly hunt down the spear known as Windvane, and whoever it was left with is something that we may do in another tale. Which would be great. But this is the first time I've ever had to conclude a campaign this way. This is crazy. This is the first time as a DM. So, I want you guys to know, as your Dungeon Master, this is not, as much as you guys lost, this is not a defeated end to a campaign. It's just an end to the campaign, and it allows us now to move on to a different journey, one which will be great. And just know that the story ended, and that while we had some deaths today, that those deaths are not in vain. The story was concluded. You can still consider this campaign a victory. Despite not being there for a final episode. We will pick up next with a special one-shot hosted by Lamy, in which you guys are going to be journeying through a grimdark fantasy setting on a homebrew world that I've been creating for some time. I'm really excited for it. I'm going to give you a little bit of a brief hint about it before we start texting each other a bunch about what kind of characters you're going to play and getting that all squared away. While we also, because we're going to need a little bit of some time to prep characters for Campaign 4, which would be Curse of Strahd. That being said, the special one-shot is the world that I've been making for some time is a grim, dark fantasy setting that is heavily inspired by fantasy worlds such as Game of Thrones, Castlevania, Warhammer Fantasy, and The Witcher.
Ooh.
Okay? It is a medieval style high fantasy game in which the world is known as Develdian. And the world is called Develdian because it is a title for the land or the region of devils. And we'll talk a bit about it.
I'm excited.
Ooh.
I
It's
am.
gonna be
Yeah, me
fun.
too.
As
Yeah.
somebody who's
It
known
sounds
about this for the
scary.
last 2.5 years. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the title of this one shot is going to be known as the Crypts of Azarum. So it's going to be fun.
Be a great time.
We'll make some
Yeah, I'm
characters.
excited.
We'll make some characters. We don't need to worry about getting miniatures for these guys. We'll make some characters.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have some fun. And we'll get you guys as both players and viewers, because my players, they know that I've been making this world for them. So we're going to get you guys all a first-time experience into Develdian, and that's going to be a very exciting experience. So I'm actually genuinely excited for that. But without further ado, we'll give everyone the opportunity to enjoy the rest of their night and be super grateful for the amount of tales that we've gotten to go across. We're so grateful for you as viewers, whether, if you've been consistently watching us on YouTube. We just want to let you guys know that we are super grateful for you. The amount of basically interaction that we get on YouTube for a really small channel is still tremendous, and we're very grateful for it. So thank you guys from the bottoms of our hearts. As we continue to work and improve with a lot of changes from us playing live. We started in this room on a couch. That's kind of why we chose the name The Couch Cooperative. We started on a couch in this room. We moved to a table.
Started a few rooms ago.
Right, we moved to a table in this room. Then we got a bigger table. Then we added another person. And then we moved to this remote setting. And so we made a lot of changes. We're very grateful for you all who have come on this journey with us. And we know that it's still a journey that we've left. It's still not finished because we still have plenty of things we want to do on the channel. So thank you all.
Until it's over, baby.
We're grateful for everything. We hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And we will catch you in the next one.
See you later.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Okay, we are